health and a little wealth and a lot of love.
Download this resource and to look it through and see if it can help you. At the very least, you can ask better questions. At the end of the guide, I tell you that, this is not financial advice. Every person is unique to yourself. So for example, we live in Charlotte. Charlotte, North Carolina is our home base now. And it's one of the fastest growing cities. You have to stay on top of trends like this. Mm-hmm. And we acquired so much, like not many properties, but they're higher end properties. And before we got married, and we'll talk about this in the next episode because I have it part of one of my segments. I did ask M to buy a house, and we went all in, and we'll talk more about that in that episode. But this house is appreciated so much that it can pay off her student loans in 2 years. I'm gonna say that again. In 2 years. If we went to the Dave Ramsey method, she would still be in primary care. She would drop every single dollar into that, and it would probably take her 5-6 years to get there. And yes, you can say, oh, you have to live somewhere. Yes, I understand that. We can move back into the damn rental. But we sold this house right now. Not only that, I wouldn't do that because we're getting like 2.5% of the interest rates. And we had construction loans. We built 600 square feet. Nobody wanted to buy his house. Like the Charlotte market was hot. It was during COVID. It was hot. And I found a builder. I put a spreadsheet together. I said, I will put this spreadsheet together for the bank so they can approve it. And we'll work in there. And if we're over, then I would, fund the money. But this is a great investment.
And it definitely was.
It was. And it's going to continue to increase. There's like 4 new houses down here that are $1 million, $2 million a piece. And I'm telling you guys this because it's not just to brag. It can be done. So we have like 400 something thousand on this house now, but it appreciated probably to 600,000-700,000, And I'm going to do this later, and I'll talk more about this. But I'm going to cut the property in half and put a tiny home in the back and have that as a short-term rental. Short-term rentals are the best for accelerated appreciation for tax benefits. Me and Emily have moved $150,000 out of our own income into these tax shelters. I'm saying this for high earners who are listening. And yes, if that's not you, you still can do this. There's other plans out there that you can be, if you're comfortable being nomad and put 3 to 5% down underneath the FHA program. I forgot what that means, but you can take advantage of that. You can live in your house for a year and save enough money to put another down payment down, 3 to 5%, and keep doing that. One of my mentors, like Stephen Cooley, who is a huge prominent Rock Hill, which I know I'm talking about a lot of details, but I'm just giving specific examples of that.
It's not, it's not an easy path.
It's not.
Being a nomad, but
we have done it.
It's, it's better than the alternative.
It is better than the alternative. And I think if you look at our net worth, I think half of our net worth is coming from real estate.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in that. But again, like I didn't finish that thought earlier. So Charlotte is one of the fastest growing cities, yes. But if you live in this like a city like California, like San Francisco or New York, where it's so volatile, this is not a good strategy for you.
Yeah, it's definitely location dependent.
Like if you're in Nashville or Raleigh or these major hubs, and like one of my friends called me the other day and she said, well, there's this major employer coming down and I inherited my daddy's house.
With a little health and a little wealth and a lot of love. That's the life that we live. Suits and scrubs.